Well, lo and behold, we got Jimi Hendrix on Billboard's Hot 100. How about that? October 30th, 1971. But over a year or so after he died, Jimi Hendrix coming in at number 85 the week of October 30th, 1971 with Dolly Dagger. Dolly Dagger, written by Jimi Hendrix from the album called Rainbow Bridge. To promote this was the second album that was released by Jimi Hendrix after his death. And to promote this album, the single Dolly Dagger was released back with a solo rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Remember that? He performed that at Woodstock, that blistering guitar. Oh, gosh. Just brilliant. It was noise to the older generation. I mean, gosh dog it. Everybody over 30 years old back in the late 60s, they just couldn't, they didn't know what to make of Jimi Hendrix. But I tell you what, one of the great guitarists all times, Jimi Hendrix. I guess that kind of goes without saying. This album, this Rainbow Bridge album, is basically a compilation album of songs that he made back in 1969, 1970, after the breakup of the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Some of the songs going back to 1968. There's a live song on here. There were some solo recordings. Some of the solo records were slated for a double album that Jimi Hendrix had planned. The double album is called First Rays of the New Rising Sun, but was never finished. That album was never finished. This album, one of the producers of this album, Rainbow Bridge, a legend. You never heard of him. I want to introduce him to you. Eddie Kramer. When you think Eddie Kramer, think of Kiss. Later, he associated himself with Kiss. He produced Alive 2 and 3 by Kiss. Love Gun. Yes, Love Gun, Dr. Love, double platinum. He produced that by Kiss. Ace Frehley, when Kiss released their solo albums in the fall of 1978, he produced Ace Frehley's album. New York Groove, the hit, the biggest hit by Kiss when Kiss did their solo albums. Biggest hit by Kiss. Well, let me back up. He produced Ace Frehley's New York Groove, which is pretty big song by Ace Frehley. Okay, let's go back to Jimi Hendrix. All right, number 89. Went from number 89 to number 85. It peaked at number 74. Song did Dolly Dagger on Billboard's Hot 100 for 7 weeks. Here it is. Jimi Hendrix, Dolly Dagger.